This video reminds me of the Nintendo Joy-Con and the Pro Controller video. But other than that, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. So, first up, I'm gonna go with the one that I got first. Here it is, The Legend of Zelda. Enhanced wired controller and slim case. So, this is this is Skyward Sword, art. That's the art from Skyward Sword, and that's the controller, and that's the slim case. And, it says wired flare, mappable. Wait, those are other words. Just wired, mappable buttons, headset input. Holds 10 games and protective shell, made by PowerA. So that's the side, that's the top of it, that's the other side, got a switch in there, and there is the controller and like different stuff. So let's go ahead and open this up. While I open up, I'll just say this: when I originally was going to make this video, I originally was planning to try and take off those stickers without a knife, but after getting off one, and that took me like 1 minute, I knew if I legitimately tried to do that in a video, it would probably take me like 10 hours just to get that thing out. So I just use a knife. But let me go ahead and open up before I take it out. Here is the controller, and here's a controller. It has a little wire with it as well, so you can plug it into your Switch. This is a wired controller after all, so and there is the little slim case. So now let me put this back down so I can open up the slim case and get the controller out. All right, put that over there. Get the controller. Okay, how do I get this thing out? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna push that down. Never mind. Okay, so I'll open up the case first. I'll do a little switch case first. Alright. And there you go. Switch light. Oh no. Are these for Switch lights? Oh no. Oh no. I don't have a Switch light. Well, regardless of that, I could still use it. I could still use the game case, so that's all I really care about. I just want these game cases. But look at that, got some little Switch cartridges. You can put your Switch games in there, and that's all I wanted. I just wanted a little place where I could put my Switch cartridges in, and I'll talk a little bit more about just everything once I'm done, because this video, I don't want the video to be very long. So here is the here's a controller. It's what it's what you saw on the front. It's the controller. So I'll talk more about the quality feel of that. I'll talk about the quality for that one a little bit later. But anyways, here is the Mario one. As I said, they're literally just the same. The only the biggest difference, of course, is the art. That they probably just changed in Photoshop. So Super Mario, that's they're all it's the same. It's all the same. There's literally no difference in just the Mario. Of course, the price tag on the other one for $30 on the Zelda one was covering up. The only thing it was covering was just this seal of quality. So if you really want to know what that was, guys, that was just the seal of quality thing. Man, I'll say this just once more, man. I am so glad I just went ahead and just used a knife, bro. Because I can only imagine how long it would have taken me to get 8. To get 8 of these off would have taken a millennia just to get all 8 of those things off. So yeah. Alright, here's another cable, and here's the Mario controller. I'll just show you these real quick. Turn that over. Here is the Mario case, Mario throwing a little fireball. And there's that one. And here is the the Switch case. Well, not the Switch case, but the controller. Let me get the controller out now. Gotta just press down on that. You get that easy. Alright. And here is the Mario controller. Mario just throwing a little fireball. Unlike the Zelda, that's funny because the Zelda one is a little bit different because there's 2 arts, but the Mario one is just the same art 2 times, except there's there's a little of course a little red slash. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I guess I should probably open it up just to see if there's any difference. So far, the only difference that I've noticed is just the little zip case is like different. Oh my gosh, that's nice. I really like this. I'm glad. I was actually planning to just not open it up, but like, I'm glad I did. Look what they did. They had like this little Mario image. They use this Mario image so much. Like, I literally have like a Wii U cover. I don't know where it is, but like I have a little like cover that goes over your Wii U, and it's the same exact image. This image is so iconic to me. They also use this image when you like take their survey, so you can tell us they're getting some good use out of this image. They use this thing everywhere, so yeah. Of course, the only thing else is just like that thing there. Oh wait, okay, wait, no, it's okay. I was confused. It's not exactly a Switch Lite case. I'm about to get scared. It's just you can just like put that in there so it better fits the Switch Lite. I believe so, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was scared for a second. I was like, man, did I really just buy a Switch Lite case? But no, those are just there so it better fits your Switch Lite. Okay, I was scared there for a moment there, but yeah, that's that. I feel like here's a funny thing about this. Originally, I was only going to get the Zelda one. Like, when I originally like saw the Mario and Zelda one in Walmart, like they were on clearance. So let me just say why I got these things. The thing that ended up me getting, they were like on clearance, and the Zelda one was $13, and the Mario one, I don't remember exactly how much more the Mario one was, but for some reason at that Walmart, the Mario bundle over there was like slightly more expensive, and I was like, I like the Mario, and when I saw the Mario one was a little bit more like expensive, I was like, I like the Mario one, but I really don't want to pay more for like the Mario one. And I mean, they don't even have two alternate colors, they're the same one, they're like the same artwork. So I ended up just going with the Zelda one, and I was like, okay, I got the Zelda one. And like a little bit later on, I went to a different Walmart, and they also had these on clearance. Of course, this was like around Black Friday, so I don't think it was exactly clearance. It was probably just more of a Black Friday thing. But like, all I know is like, they had the Mario one there for $13 as well. So I was like, you know what, I might as well just go ahead and get both. And I mean, I'd say it's a pretty good deal. Like, as you saw, the like original price of just one of them is $30. And well, of course, getting two, like with both of them being $13, it only ended up around being like only $26, which that's really good. I mean, getting two instead of one for $26, that's without tax. I'd say probably with tax, it's more around like $27. But like, regardless of that, getting two controllers, and like, two cases for only $26 is pretty good, since like just one, you usually only get one. Now, as I said, like, there's not much for me to talk about with the cases, but I'll talk, I guess now I'll talk about these controllers. So I'm just gonna pick up the Mario one. And like very recently I was like just on my Switch controller, so in terms of like let me just in terms of how I would compare these to these wired controllers to like a regular Switch controller, yeah, they definitely do not feel as good as Pro controllers. Like, I'm just gonna say this right now. They definitely do not feel as good as Pro controllers. If I feel like if you think that these are like just flat out better than a Switch controller, and like, you shouldn't get a Switch controller over these, I'd say in the end, like, I think you really should probably just get a Pro controller. Pro controllers are just better, I feel like. And also, like, I don't know how long these are gonna last. Like, it's very important to remember they are licensed by Nintendo, but I'm pretty sure they're not made by Nintendo. I'd assume because Nintendo did license them, they're probably the most highest quality, because PowerA is a very big brand when it comes to like off-brand controllers that they're close to the originals, but they're not the original. You'll see these controllers for PlayStation, Xbox, and they're there. They're not. If you get them if you really wanted a controller, but you didn't want to spend the full price for a brand new one. But of course, I couldn't imagine myself using either of these because, like, after feeling them, yeah, they're definitely not the Pro controller. They're okay, holding one, it has the same, it has the same design as a Pro controller, but it doesn't have that weight, it doesn't have like that, sturdiness that a Pro controller, has. Of course, for you to know what I'm talking about, you would have to, have held a Pro controller and one of these. But yeah, definitely there is a definitely like big difference in the quality of the controllers, and like I'm pretty sure they also don't have like any motion control or like amiibo support. So I mean, I personally haven't. I can't remember the last time I used an amiibo, or I haven't. I don't know the last time I used an amiibo, so that's not a big deal. But at least for like the motion control, I like my motion control. I like the little rumble that goes off when I'm playing my game. So I think that is a little bit of a bigger deal for me with no rumble. So yeah, I definitely could not see myself using these for the actual Switch. But hey. I think these will actually be very good controllers to use for my computer. Like, for a little while now, I've been using a PS3 controller after my PlayStation 4 controller broke. Of course, I did get another PS4 controller, but I just haven't used it. Like, it's so weird. I brought a PS4 controller, but I just flat out haven't used it all. But hey, I am getting a Pro controller. Well, not a Pro. I mean, I am getting a PS4 Pro very soon. So I guess maybe once I get that PS4 Pro, I might use it because I took it out of the box. But like, I used that controller once. I used that controller once to play BO3, and I never touched it again. So it might as well just still be brand new. It's just been sitting there. And I haven't done anything with it, so it's practically brand new. So hey, since I just haven't used those, I think it would actually be pretty good to just use these for my computer, since I don't want to use my PS4 controller. And the PS3 controller is okay, but like these ones do have like a little bit more surface area on them. Like, these are definitely bigger than the PS3 controller, so I can probably see myself using these at least for Steam. Not for Switch. Maybe I could. Like, hey, at least this, I can say this, this does, hey, open up the opportunity for me to use, play 4 players, because, at the time, I only had, of course, for some games, you can use sideways controllers, so for some games, I'd have, 3, but, generally speaking, I'm pretty sure most people would just want a regular controller, so, hey, now I could do 4-player co-op if the chance ever arose to me. I could bring my Pro controller, my Switch Joy-Cons, and these two, and, have, the 4-player co-op, so that's cool, so, yeah. I just think, for $13, pretty good deal. Like, I'd say, in the end, this is a pretty good deal for, the controller, the case, because here's the thing, for the longest time, this video is going, see, this is exactly what I knew what would happen if I got to. If I only got the Zelda one, a video like this would probably be only 3 minutes, because, I'll just talk about the Zelda one and that'd be just done, because, but, I like, these things have just been sitting for a while, so, I have a lot more to talk about them, so, yeah, so, I'll just say this, for a while, when I first got my Switch, I didn't get a case. I'd say I probably haven't had a case for about 4 or 3 years. I just went without a case. And when I would bring my Switch, I would just bring my Switch and it'd just be unprotected. It'd just be out in the open. And this is probably the worst thing that I did. I would when I would bring my Switch games with me, I would just put them in my pocket. Probably some of the worst years ever for my Switch games. My Smash Brothers Ultimate game cartridge looks terrible because the label got rubbed off from being in my pocket, and Mario Kart's fine. I think most of them were fine because the game that got done the worst was Ultimate. My copy of Smash Brothers Ultimate looks terrible. It looks so bad, and just because I was just always having to get in my pocket. But luckily, I eventually stopped that, and nowadays I usually only bring one Switch game. I'll be like, okay, if I'm bringing my Switch, I'll be like, okay, here's my one Switch game, and then I'll just bring that one. So me putting the games in my pocket hasn't been a big problem. But hey, now I feel with these cases, I will feel a little bit more inclined to actually bring my games with me. So hey, that's nice. So yeah, this video is definitely on the longer side. I originally planned, I was gonna be like, you know what, I'll just put, when I originally had just the Zelda one, I was like, what I'll do is I'll just like sneak the Zelda one into like a random video that I knew I wasn't gonna talk much in. I don't know. I still don't really know what game that would have been. I have a feeling of what game it would be, but like, I guess it doesn't really matter now. It doesn't really matter now because like, well, I got 2 of them, so I decided, hey, this one will probably be able to, take up some time. So, so I made their own separate video. So this one's definitely a long video. This one is pretty long. If you're looking at the runtime, this video is pretty long. So, yeah, I'm just making sure, there's nothing else I want to talk about, I guess like the only thing I can really say that's like left is like I'll just have to see what the quality like these things are for. Like I don't know if these are like well regarded. I didn't do much research because like if you remember, as I said, I purely mostly just got these for the cases. Like I just really wanted a case for my Switch, so I got these when they were on clearance. So I don't know much about the actual quality of PowerA. I've heard some things here and there, but like as it would go for like like controllers like these, sometimes you just gotta test them for yourself. So I guess what I'll do is like I will probably just like for a little while just use these on my actual Switch. Then of course I'll just go to my computer with them and just see how they feel. I can't imagine. I don't like after using after touching them, they don't feel terrible, but they're definitely not a pro controller. So like I wouldn't use these like if I was like playing something like Breath of the Wild. I definitely wouldn't use these over that. But now I'm just kind of going over stuff. So yeah, that's it, guys. This is the Super Mario and the Zelda PowerA bundles. And that's the video. I went over everything. I'm really excited about finally having all this stuff. And yeah, because this video's been cooking for a while because these things have just been, sitting on a desk. I know, I'm still going, but I was saying this because this is a video. This is the only time I'll probably tell this. So, these things have just been sitting on the desk that I got for $14 on clearance. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know, off topic, but I just want to say, it's a very good desk. I mean, I built it myself. It has like 3 little shelves on the side. It's bigger than the other shelf. It's like better than the other table I had, and like as I said, I put like the boxes for these on like the top shelf. I put some Switch games on like the middle shelf and some Blu-rays on the bottom shelf. And I love that table. It's such a good table, and for only $14, it was such a good deal. So yeah, those have just been sitting there. And I just want to say that because I don't know when else am I going to mention that table. Like I don't know what other video I would possibly mention the table. So hey, there it is. I can finally mention my table that I'm so proud about. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's the video. That's the PowerA bundle video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and goodbye. But I'm not done yet. I just want to say this real quick because I highly doubt that I will ever get the opportunity to mention this in like any other video. This is the video for it, so I'll mention this now. I just want to say I figured it out. I literally was thinking about saying it, but I completely forgot to say it. That artwork for the Mario case is literally just 3D World. Like I was like, what is that? Like I was literally thinking 3D World, but like, I just completely forgot, and I was right. It's like the first sticker that you get in 3D World, so that's cool. I was like, there's no way that's like not official art. Like I highly doubt it's not, but yeah, it was just 3D World art. So other than that, the little thing, there was something more important I wanted to say. There is actually one more case in terms of like ones that I could have got, but I didn't get. There was like a Pikachu one as well. It was like, it's like, to describe it, it's like Pikachu doing a thunderbolt, and there's like lightning bolts, and that's, that's cool, that's cool and all. Like, it's the same thing as also on like controllers, like, Pikachu doing a thunderbolt. The reason why I didn't want to get it is because for some odd reason, to the right of Pikachu, it's just Pikachu's name. They don't do this with the Mario or Zelda one, but for some odd reason, they act like we don't know what Pikachu's name is, and it's just like to the right of Pikachu. I just didn't think it looked the best, and like as I said, I now have like I have like 2 wired controls already. I would then have 3 wired controllers and like another case. So I just felt like, you know, it was kind of overkill. And with me not really wanting it that much, I just felt that it would just be a waste to also get that one. Of course, it was also 13. But I just didn't want to get it. I just didn't feel like it was worth it. So yeah, I just had to put this in here because like when else would I get to mention this? So yeah, that's the actual true ending of this video. So I hope you guys enjoy the true final ending of this video, and goodbye.